I've served the Thalmor for almost 20 years now, as an advisor in the matter of healing arts. Veiled Heritants were using my notes? No. What have I done? I was young and foolish when I wrote these notes. I just wanted to save my wife from a consuming plague. Oh, I should have destroyed them then. I will destroy them now. Thank you.
We should have expected as much from him. Thinks he's above all. Careful. Sure, you look like you can handle yourself, but this place is full of unscrupulous rats. Especially Angor. Bastard thinks he can get away with ripping me off. Say, you interested in helping me settle accounts? For pay, of course. See this Seahawk over there? That's Angor's ship. From the looks of it, I'm not the only one he's pissed off. Dominion guards have been poking around there too. He must be in with some real scum. Angor was supposed to sell me a shipment of Somerset silk, but he pulled a switch. Left me with nothing but a crate full of rags and a dumb look on my face. Bring me the silk out of the Seahawk's hold. You'll be paid when I see the goods.
Our next job better bring us.
Move to flank!
Any luck? Excellent. I wish I could see the look on Angor's face when I take these to market. I bought them fair, after all. Thank you for your help. Here's what I owe you. Unlike Angor, I keep to a deal.
What?
Foolish Manthir. What exactly do you think is going to happen to you, You strike an imposing figure, friend. And you look like you might not be shy about using it to make a little coin, yes? I've got a little problem, and I think the answer just stepped onto this balcony. The boss offers certain services here in Woodheart. As expected, such services are not free. One called Manthir owes the boss a cut of his profits, but is holding out now that his payment is due. This one means to collect, one way or the other. Only certain kinds of people profit from war. Manthir has benefited particularly, even as we are spread thin. In such times, we often employ outsiders, collect the payment from Manthir, and a cut of it is yours. Simple, yes?
What?
I'm quite busy at the moment, sorry. I'll be lucky if this haul allows me to keep myself fed, much less pay off my debts. Please, leave me to my work. Ah, not this again. Look, run along and tell those flea-bitten cats that I'll have their coin as soon as possible. It isn't my fault that damn clever Farwin nicked it right out from under my nose. Yes, no need to rub it in. I don't know how she managed it, but she must be quite skilled. Too bad she doesn't understand what a mess she's landed me in now with a fat cat and his pets. I mean the majestic Bashira and his cohort. You can try. I don't think it'll do any good. Right, a theft and all that. The act was artfully done. Right in front of my eyes, and yet I had no idea. By right, she owns my property until she makes a demand of me in return, and I agree to a price for the return of what was stolen. Ah, good. I look forward to our next meeting.
bit forward coming into my home in such a manner. Something you need? Manthir's in trouble with the fat cat? I didn't know that. Well, he can have it back all right, but by right of theft I demand something in return. I can't believe he hasn't come to ask me himself yet. Easy. I just want him to marry me. Divines know. He's avoided me long enough. Of course. I hoped he'd come to me, but then he always was a hard-headed one. Let's go. Ah, how exciting. I wonder if I should have washed my hair first. Nah. Hello again, Manthir. Fine day this, don't you think?
Yes, let's get on with it. Make your demand, Farwin.
Surely you know by now. I want us to be married. I will return the coin I stole in exchange.
I thought as much. So I must marry you or be gutted by the fat cat's thugs. Ugh, very well. I, Manthir, acknowledge that you, Farwin, rightfully stole my coin, and in exchange for its return, I agree to marry you.
I'm so happy you feel the same way.
Well, I hope you're happy. What's the phrase? Out of the kettle and into oblivion? Shackled for life to Farwin. I wouldn't overstate things, but here is the gold I owe. Take it back to those mangy cats and tell them I have no more need of their services. My ledger's clear, yeah?
Thank you for helping Manthir see how much he loves me. You are the best.
Praise the Eight, and praise be to you for your bravery at Torinan.
Well?
You return, and with the gold, yes? We'll see about that. But you have done as was asked, and will have your gold as we agreed. The noble Bashira appreciates your service, and your discretion.
What do you want?
Those frozen faces. I can't go down there. I don't want to end up like them. She killed them all. Froze them solid. How am I supposed to defeat that? I had to run, right? I had to hide or I'd be killed too. Wispmother, a legendary beast. We'll kill it and take home the trophy and be legends ourselves, we said. We charged and she... Well, just look down there. Their screaming faces, frozen in death. It's stupid. I snagged my foot in a root and tripped. While the others were slaughtered, I was face down in the mud. I know I should avenge them, but I'm a coward. Please, help me. Destroy that thing.
Anything valuable in there?
I hope I helped. I got my nickname because my eyes reminded people of the warm embers of a fire. I think fires are much prettier.
There you are. I felt embarrassed at my cowardice sending you back after this thing after I'd fled. I thought I'd come to help you avenge my companions. You did it? You must be stronger than you look. Thank you for avenging my hunting party and making the area safer for all. I don't have much, but take this as my thanks to you.
That troll can't have gotten far. Damn troll, got away again. Impossible to kill. You really got yourself in it this time, Ledronor. Now, I'm a member of the Hounds. Maybe you heard of us? Sport hunters mainly, although sometimes people hire us to do the occasional good deed. Like killing a troll that's been terrorizing other hunters. Unfortunately, the troll got the better of me. It won't be easy, but you look like you can handle yourself. Do you know how to track? Crouch low to the ground and look carefully. You'll see signs of the troll's passing. Track it and kill it, and bring me its arm as proof. You're alive. Does that mean... Did you kill the troll? Well, that's a relief. I couldn't have lived with myself if it had killed you. You'd make a pretty good hound, you know. Thanks. Legend in the hounds is that there was a wood elf named Horace who was the best tracker there ever was. I think you might be in competition for the title now. The legendary hound. He's obsessed with this mythical cench, and his hunting companions never return. I heard he was near Veront Morass.
Got to get out of here! This is not good. This is not good at all. These trees are unfamiliar, and there are spriggans and lurchers everywhere. Everything. I've lived in this forest my whole life, but I've never seen it so angry. Spriggans and lurchers everywhere, and a grove I've never seen before. It's hard to explain. I grew up here. It's a peaceful place. But now it feels... troubled. There's a priest investigating in the middle of the grove. Talk to him. I'm getting out of here.
Anyone else?
Please, don't bother me. This warding spell is quite complex, and if I don't finish it soon, there'll be nothing to stop the impending invasion. You see the spriggans and lurchers everywhere? They feel it. The coming invasion. Deadra. I am the last priest of the Wooded Eye. We were charged with protecting this grove, but the wards have failed. We have failed. Intruders, greedy for power, broke the wards and attacked my fellow priests. I can't defend against the coming Daedric invasion alone. I need your help restoring the wardstones while I complete the warding spell, or Deidra will overrun this place. They're on the high ground surrounding the grove. There are 3 of them. Please, hurry. We've not much time. The wardstones surround the grove. They are powered by magicka. I'm a priest of the Wooded Eye. The last priest, from the look of things. Can't say I'm happy about it. Get here? It's always been here. How to explain? It exists, but to most people it blends seamlessly into the forest. You can't see it unless you're woven into the wards, or you figure out a way to break them. It'll make this grove once again invisible to all except those who know where to look, or who are woven into the warding. Oof, them. One of them looked like he'd seen livelier days. The other just looked shifty. Both Altmer, I think. Walk carefully. You tread on sacred ground. Too close. They nearly had us that time. The wards will keep the Deadra bound for now, but I'm still not sure how they managed to break them. We need to investigate Ilmyris. Ah, yes. Perhaps I wasn't exactly forthright. This grove exists to conceal the Cradle of Ilmyris, a library of secret knowledge. The Wooded Eye are its guardians. We serve the Woodland Man. You might know him as Hermamora. Yes, a Daedric prince. But the only reason the Deadra are bound here is to keep this place hidden. Ordinarily, they pose no threat. They broke their bonds when the intruders destroyed the wards, and now they threaten all of Greenshade. I do not know the mechanism myself, but Saramir, the caretaker of the Vault of Memories inside the Cradle of Ilmyris, he'd know, if he's still alive. Yeah, well, this crisis transcends religious differences, don't you think? I want to secure the Grove. You don't want Greenshade to be destroyed. Binding the Deadra is good for both of us. The spirits of Deadra supply magicka to the wards. It's all very complicated. The important thing is that you find Saramir and learn how to bind the Deadra permanently.
Closer. Such an interesting mortal.
Oh, I was just getting started.
Your assistance might be just what I require.
So many names, so many faces. Such terrible understanding. You, I remember you. At least I think I do. Perhaps I just imagined it. That's all imagination is, you know. Memories of things that never happened. I am Gordhauer the Shaper, the Fire King Hadul, Haramir of Copper and Tea, the Flower King Nilichi, Umaril the Unfeathered, or I am just Saramir. It's becoming hard to know. I could tell you, but I've forgotten how. Or perhaps I never knew. Listen, the woodland man calls you, in the pool. It's best if you do not look directly. It looks back, you know.
Am her Mora, the riddle unsolvable, the door unopenable, the book unreadable, the question unanswerable. I wonder if you understand why you are here. You will bind the Deadra, but you do not yet know what tendril of fate and fortune brought you into my grove, into this ruined reflection of my library. In due time, as to the Deadra, their Magica powers the wards that protect my library, but binding them here is no small task. It requires a foundation of souls, each of different blood, from my servants in Tamriel. The intruders who broke the wards above unwittingly loosed the bindings here below. 4 of the souls broke free. In their confusion, they wander these halls seeking escape. Subdue them to restore the seal. I will reward your faithful service. Aelie Khajiit crystals impart memories directly to the reader. Overuse leads to a problem of capacity for most mortals. Willing or unwilling, all who strive to grow in skill and scope are my servants.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Not so big and bad now, are you?
Three servants, reunited to their master. Only one remains. A conundrum. The Bosma soul escaped Ilmyrus. We require a replacement. Saromir, my caretaker, satisfies all requirements. Kill him, and bring his soul to me. One will die, whether you refuse or not. Put the mad priest out of his misery, or I will choose another. Be assured, you will find that choice less than optimal. A considered choice. Go, tell Saromir his fate.
What does my lord command? Wait, who is my lord again? It's all so muddled. Truly? I thought I dreamed my master offered me a place in his realm, in Apocrypha, when my service was done. But that may have been the caretaker before me. Kill myself? That would be a blessing. I'll be free of these memories, free to know who I am. Here I come, my master.
The ritual is complete, and the Deadra of Ilmyrus guard their very prison. Orthanir is caretaker now, until another comes to take his place. My memory is as unerring as my word. In the crystal behind you rests knowledge you did not know you sought. Others have killed for such wisdom.
Not another memory! My mind is full!
Are you sure we're not wasting our time? How many people has this crystal killed now?
Patience. Rest assured, Elmyrus contains the knowledge that Naaman's shade will need.
No. The roots. They envelop the whole forest. And at the center... such pulsing... Oh!
Pulsing? The heart. At last. Let me see.
Wait! What are you doing? The crystal will drive you mad.
Magnificent! Such truth. Such clarity of sight. Everything leads to Hectorheim.
One by one, Naaman and Paladil exposed my servants to the crystals, until their mortal minds cracked and groaned under the strain. What else? Power. They called it the Heart of Valenwood. But no matter what it's called, it means the same thing. You have not yet earned that knowledge, which Naaman and Paladil took by force. They went to Hectorheim. Where you go is your choice, but I will be watching.
Unless you're here to help us, I'd ask that you be on your way. I swear, Zoxus himself has it in for me, or this is his idea of a joke. I've been complaining about how serving in the Guard is a waste of my abilities, and now we're in a crisis that demands my skills, and I'm woefully out of my depth. The damned seals are attacking, both the sanctuary and the grotto. They must have known about this place. A massive sea serpent has been bound here for centuries in the pool above us, and now a Maormer mage has broken the seals holding it. I don't know. All I've been able to decipher is the seals were created with blood magic. If you kill the Maormer and infuse this blood rune with life energy, you might be able to repair the seals. But there's more to it. I need to keep reading. If this works, I'll owe the gods an apology. Fill the blood rune and then use it on the 3 seals. After that, we'll have to deal with the binding pool. Hopefully, I'll have figured this out by then. I'll meet you up at the gate to the pool. Ask then, but be quick. If that serpent gets free, it'll destroy everything on the western shore of Valenwood, including Woodhearth. The seals are actually small pools of water. Elaine, Ralos, and Valir. They're named after those who sacrificed their lives to bind the serpent. That's all I know. Don't know how the mage broke them, or if the blood rune can really repair them. From what I've read, it sounds like that might not be possible. This is no ordinary sea serpent. The text refers to it as the Great Serpent. I don't know what that means, but apparently binding it here was the only way to stop it. I only know that he's very powerful. When our scouts approached him, he burnt them to cinders with the flick of his wrist. I suspect he also knew about this place beforehand, and he probably studied up on the seals, and on the serpent. Again, I'm only guessing here, but I read that the Maormer were once able to command such creatures. It scares the oblivion out of me to even consider it, but what if their mages have rediscovered such magic? You mean, did I just happen to be carrying one around? No. I found it with this text, and I'm proud to say I actually knew what it was. I've read a good bit about blood runes. Kind of a morbid fascination, I suppose. believe it! Did you see that? The Maormer mage had activated the barrier on this door to block us from getting to the binding pool, but I figured out how to break it. What about you, though? Did you repair the seals? We have to go out to the binding pool and channel the energy to rebind the serpent. I've read everything I can, but this is old, wild magic. I don't know if I can do this. And if the Maormer mage is out there, well, I certainly can't defeat him. Alright, if this works and you are able to defeat the Maormer mage, I'll need you to do one more thing. When I say the word, use the blood rune to activate the final seal. That's it. Alright, we can do this. Yes. Alright, let's go! Ifray's bones! What in oblivion is he doing? We have to stop him! Hurry! I'll begin the rebinding spell. You take care of that mage! Now, use the blood rune on the final seal. Quickly! Zane's sweet mercy. We did it! The serpent's bound again! First off, I have to say I'm sorry to the gods for ever doubting them. Second, I promise I will never say that guard duty is beneath my abilities again. Never. I think I've done all I can. You're pretty tough. Tougher than me, at least. You may be ready for the next fight, but I'm going to need a few minutes. Go on, though. With you on our side, this whole Maormer thing will be over quick, I imagine.